Yo, 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 yo. Wisdom Talk Podcast, episode 41. W Disney on that 41. If you're from Houston, you had that Disney channel. You already know. Let me act like I'm drawing the mouse. I'm sorry. I'm childish. All right. It's H2O, the Cameroon Goon, 14 years of who.
Yes, sir.
Choice D, all of the above. We in this thing. Go ahead, cuz all. I don't know.
It's your boy Junyanii. We have arrived at episode 41. 41. I can never get it right.
I know, right?
But you see the 4, you see the 1. We're here. We are here. We have arrived.
Yeah, we have, man.
Yeah, man.
It's been the same old. My niece and nephew graduated and just had their whole graduation parties and stuff.
Oh, wow.
I think they're having like their
Congrats on that.
joint party tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Because like my mom was like, "Are you gonna throw in any money on drinks? You know you're going to be drinking while you're there. Yeah, you better throw in something, go." I just gave her like $100 and shut up. You know, in my head. You know,
Money solves all issues.
Pretty much, right?
You want to shut somebody up? Throw them 100.
Yeah, I'm talking 100. Yeah, at least 100. Like, you know, you give her 100, guaranteed silence. You know, no nagging. You get like a cool down time from nagging once you give her 100.
Right.
So I'm like, I can't do nothing wrong for the next 24 hours. Hell yeah. Let loose. I'm gonna be. I'll be a real savage if I'll just be smoking in my room, no blowing out nowhere. No, I just savage. I just gave you $100, Mama. What are you talking about money for?
Right. So I don't know if the people are gonna notice, but if you notice something,
No hats. What's going on?
There's no hats. It's because I forgot them.
Damn.
But we still got placement, advertisement. Look,
Merch.
y'all. Look.
Merch
we
gang.
still got it.
Recognize
All right.
entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Merch gang. You know what we're doing.
Yeah, hit your boy up directly. Hit me up if you want a hat, But yeah.
You want to get right down?
No.
First and foremost.
Quincy passed this to me. He's a part of a play. Quincy's our mastermind behind the camera.
Our engineer.
Yeah, he's got a play coming up. I just want to throw this
editor.
out there. It's sitting right here, so I'll just throw it out to the people. You know what I'm saying? It's called If You Loved Me. That's the name of the
If you love me. If you love
at
me.
the Stafford Center, June 29th.
Oh, that's
2024.
not far.
Yeah. You know where that's at?
Stafford
Center? Well, it's in Stafford, Texas.
Yeah,
but,
exactly. That's why I said it's not far.
Yeah. But check the play out, y'all. If y'all in the area, if y'all like to go see plays and all that.
If you got a
Check it
date, if you got a boo thing, date night, catch a play, do something different than just
That's
the
right.
movies or dinner, the usual. How often
Right.
you go play?
And it's about relationships. It's about
and it relates
yeah.
to your ship.
Yeah.
Sorry for that.
Yes, sir. So, check that out.
Hey, hold on. I want to play this song that I heard. It's called BBOs.
Oh Lord,
This shit is hilarious.
sounds like a Drake
I'm
record.
gonna play this one real quick, watch, because it's short and sweet. We don't have to get to the whole verse, but look. I'm gonna just play it real here.
These BBLs killing y'all. And the thighs don't match. Well. Turn to your neighbor and say, these BBLs killing y'all.
Hey,
Hey,
and the thighs don't match. Hey, hey, killing y'all. These BBLs killing y'all. This song's catchy, right? And the thighs don't match. Well.
that's
There you go.
funny. Jeez.
I heard that shit. I was watching some clip and then somehow that song was like playing in the background. And it was showing like all these botched ass BBLs, and that song was playing, like, what this song though? So I had to find the song. I was like, these BBLs killing y'all. And I just typed that into YouTube and found the song. But it was like showing all these discombobulated botched BBLs where it's just like all this deformed and the legs are skinny and looking like Bug's Life and shit. With the, the Bug's Life, with the little legs on Bug's Life, and that big head
and the big abdomen or whatever.
That must be botched, dog. Oh man, I was like, but at the end of the day, this is gonna be a controversial take. I'm saying that we should bring bullying back, shaming. Because there's sometimes you got
Bring what back?
Bullying back, like shaming. You know, like how they always had.
Let's talk about that.
Slut shame,
what we talking about?
fat shame, all this other shame shit. We need to bring shaming back and bullying back. Of course, there's the egregious wherever it's just like, oh, you just don't like what they like and they're smaller than you and you're just picking on because they're weaker or smaller. Right. That's just bullshit. But like if you're doing some fuck ass shit, like that's risking your life, like BBLs. Or if you're like being promiscuous and just fucking around,
right?
Guy or girl, because that's another thing too. People usually look at it just the girls' way, but if you're a guy that get bitches and be fucking around, you're fucking up another nigga's future wife. You're just further jading her and fucking her head up and bringing that trauma towards that next man for your selfish ass needs and temptation and shit. Right. But yeah. At the end of the day, my whole point is someone needs to talk shit about these girls getting these BBLs, then they'll think twice because they don't want to look stupid and get called stupid for it. So, shit like that song is a hit to me.
Yeah, I mean, I think, strategic bullying has a place.
I see.
Not that bullying where not the bullying where you just like pick on the weak because you're a coward and you don't want to.
Yeah, exactly.
You see the different levels of bullying here.
We agree with that.
But yeah, I feel like that type of bullying, the constructive criticism bullying.
Exactly.
Right?
Like your bullying is like a reverse psychology to make them do better, do something about it. Like calling someone a fat ass that's like actually damn near 400 pounds. Yeah, get your fat ass in the gym, do something about that. Right. Because you might not make it another 10, 20 years.
You can't expect to be out of shape, out of place, mentally, physically, spiritually, and expect the opposite sex that's at a higher clip than you on all those levels, in all those areas, to want you.
To still want you just for you.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you can lust over it all you want, but you're never going to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Get drained.
Right. You're never going to get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah. I mean, just you got to be realistic. Reality's got to kick in at some point, So.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, and what happens is that reality does usually kick in, but then there's that window of when it kicks in, or when you have an opportunity of it to kick in, when someone's trying to tell you something, you still have that window to redeem it. Right. But then, like, whenever you let reality kick in on its own, it's usually when it's too late. So now it's like double the regret. You're like, why did I let it go this far? And I should have just listened to that person before when I had a chance. So it's just double entendre.
Right. Now I'm going to switch gears slightly. I saw the Bad Boys movie this weekend.
Oh, you already seen it?
Yeah.
Damn, I posted about it. Watch it with Rob one of these days.
I posted about it that I was at the theater last night. It's good. Yeah. If you're a fan of the Bad Boys movies.
It matched up with the other?
Oh, yeah. I think this one's better than the last one, to be honest.
Damn, I like the last one with the little son.
Yeah.
That nigga was cold.
Yeah, he's colder in this one too. And
he's back? Oh,
I think the person that stole the show was Reggie. If you remember Reggie? The guy that was at the door taking Martin's daughter to prom.
Reggie actually got in there?
He stole the show. I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Reggie went to the military?
Yes. He went in. That's all I'm going to say. When you see the movie, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You'll be like, "Oh shit!" Because I was in the
same
theater.
Reggie that was scared of Will Smith with Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yes. Yes.
That nigga actually stepped up.
I was in the theater when his
Martin
moment came.
used to not like. I always didn't like that kid.
I know.
Even though he was a good kid.
When his moment came in the movie, I was like, I was in my seat like, oh shit.
So he didn't start off like that. He came out of nowhere with the heat.
Yeah, bro. The way they set it up too was perfect. I was like, yeah, okay, Reggie.
We don't bring out any spoilers or
no
Easter
spoilers.
eggs.
There's no spoiler alert in this. Trust me.
What he just told me is probably as far as it's gonna get from what he's telling me.
Right. So I'm just telling you right now, watch out for Reggie. When you go see it, you should see it.
Oh no, I'm about to. I've seen all the other three.
It's good.
Big time Bad Boys fan.
Yeah.
I had the second one on DVD.
Okay.
Yep, the Gabriel Union one.
Right.
And then we had it. You know how back in the day with VHS, when it's on, you could record it with your VHS. We had that, like the
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, we just said record when it started.
Okay,
so I had that VHS version of Bad Boys 1.
Yeah, you should go see it. If y'all haven't seen it yet, go see it. I highly recommend it. If you're a fan of the Bad Boys movies, go check it out. It's good. I think it's better than the third one. Yes, sir. Go check it. Go check it out. But yeah, I saw that. Oh, and here's another random side note. Man, so lately I've been having I'm not going to classify it as brain fog, but I feel like there's been something going on with my head. I've been having, and I noticed the difference. Yeah, certain blockages with my fluidity and speaking.
Creator's block?
Not creator's block, but more delivery of information to other people in conversation. I know that internally I've been having somewhat of a glitch in my head. So in other words, what I'm saying is I went to Vitamin Shop. This was 2 days ago, and I got a small little crash course on brain supplements. And I was like, okay, because I feel like I need to take some more. I need to take more minerals and vitamins to help my brain be a little bit more healthy. Nah. Even though I think I did get concussed when I played football, I think I did catch a couple concussions, and I didn't realize it.
I got concussed 3 times.
Really?
Twice in high school, once in semi-pro.
Right.
Oh yeah, I probably got some CTE.
You played semi-pro?
Yeah, I did for one season.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did. I did for one season for the Houston Ravens.
Really?
And our team got kicked out the league because we fought too much. We were gonna go to playoffs too, and then we got in a fight the last game of the season.
Who was y'all's coach?
Oh, I can't think of his name right now, because this was back when I was 23.
And you played DN?
I can't think of his.
You played?
Yeah,
DN?
yeah. I play a lot of positions because then there was a few games I had to play center.
Are you for real?
I played center. I know.
Okay,
I know the whole O line, the whole D line.
Right.
So I played all those positions at some point. Mainly, my primary position was DN, outside linebacker, edge rusher, type of dude.
Okay,
that's what I primarily did. But those times where I played inside, those times where I played right or left tackle or guard, mainly center if I was on the offensive line, because niggas can't snap for shit.
Right,
I can snap. So just because I can snap, I'll play center. I hated that shit. Because I learned how to snap since when I was fat in middle school, because I played center back in middle school at Albright.
Yeah.
Fucking A. So I still got those abilities. So the fucking center that they had sucked. They kept on botching snaps.
Yeah.
So if nigga can't snap, he's useless.
Right.
Yeah, my small, big, small, but compared to fucking old lineman, I'm small as fuck. Yeah, I'm in the fucking center. Fucking hated that shit. Yeah, I played semi-pro. That's where it was when I was playing outside linebacker when I fucking got concussed.
Really?
That's also where I dislocated my shoulder, but that's the
playing outside linebacker.
Yeah, leading with my shoulder sometimes. Yeah.
Right.
My shit went limp.
Damn. See, linebacker's tough.
I know linebacker.
I think y'all in the trenches. Everybody want to talk about the trenches.
I'm not gonna lie. That's the only time I played linebacker was in semi-pro, and that was a whole nother monster from playing down the line.
Tell you, man. Linebacker's crucial,
because
bro.
you got to think
you
you got to move.
Yeah, you got to think.
A lot of times I'll freeze up thinking, and then I get blasted.
Right, yeah.
Because I missed the tackle because I was overthinking. Yeah, I freeze up and miss the tackle, and then by the time I'm trying to tackle him, he's already doing the move on me. But I froze up. I could just smack that nigga if I just go.
Right.
But then, like, you have to know what's going on around you as a linebacker as well,
right.
because, like, you're like the middle field man.
And there's more space between you
Yeah.
and the ball carrier.
Yeah, exactly.
So the ball carrier could be having a
got
lot more momentum.
Edge to edge, you got the full 50.
That's what I'm saying. You got to cover ground.
Yeah, you got to cut, man.
And then you give the ball carrier an opportunity to gather up momentum to possibly run you over and hit you with force too.
You don't know what they're coming with you with. You don't know
Right.
if they're going to try to run you over or just try to make you miss.
Which leads to my point.
So I just go.
Yeah. So
Whatever happens, happens.
Right. So that means that the tackle is going to be more intense.
Yeah.
Compared to the trenches, because when a ball carrier hits the trenches,
yeah.
it's already kind of
Yeah,
a
I'm
mess.
already like you're
And it's
coming to me.
Yeah, you're coming to me, and you don't really have power when you hit the line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You kind of like there, and it's a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
So like, you know what I'm saying? So you're just, but out in space,
Yeah.
that nigga can pick up
Endless
speed.
possibilities
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you're out in the open field.
Out in the open field.
There was one
Yeah.
game where the middle linebacker didn't show up. It was like a weekday game. And I had to play Mike. Oh, that was the worst.
Yo, Mike is
That was the worst.
Yo,
I got to know all the plays. I got to
know
call
all
the plays.
Yep.
I got to tell everyone where they got to
That's what I
be.
played.
And then they say, hey, I got to just be ready.
Yep.
They just like stop wherever I got going on. Hey, make sure you better. I'm just like thinking, now what?
That's what I played.
I missed the
Mike.
most tackles playing Mike.
I played
The
middle
most
linebacker.
tackles because I was overthinking.
Yep.
And then by the time I realized, oh shit, he's coming my way, I'm just like arm tackling. I'm like, fuck.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, when I'm known for like when I hit, I secure the tackle.
Right.
So that shit was embarrassing.
Yeah, Mike is it's the quarterback of the defense.
Yeah,
It's no
exactly.
joke.
Yeah, that's why I was
No
like,
joke.
fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
I loved it. I loved
Fuck
Mike.
that
I
shit.
loved playing middle linebacker. That shit was.
See, that's that junior Seau.
I'm telling you, I loved it, bro.
The
like,
jersey.
Because you get all the action.
Fuck
Even the
that
action
shit.
before and after
that's
the
how
play.
Stroh even plays, man. Since we're kids, he always plays Mike.
Yeah,
And give him a mic that has at least 80 speed.
80 speed.
This nigga just be roaming and making
Right.
plays. I'm like, I try to play Mike, I get blocked, and then the nigga just gets big yards on me.
Yeah.
Because I can't fucking make a nigga miss a block. That's why I'm mad and I be playing DN or safety.
Or safety, yeah.
DN or safety. I'm here on the line trying to get a sack. I'm trying to pick up interception.
Yeah.
Give me some free space. Interception. Jump the coverage and shit. That's it, bro.
Man.
Yeah, I
Gotta-
know. We had to reminisce on
We had to
some football
reminisce on
shit.
some football shit real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, but okay, switching gears again. Segues, a bunch of segues right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was watching some YouTube clips before we get into the other clips that we got.
Yeah.
But I was watching some YouTube on.
Nice segue to the segue.
Yeah, I was watching some YouTube
W.
on Brother Polite. Are you familiar with Brother Polite? Okay, so basically he's
should be.
He's
Sound like someone should be in.
yeah, he's locked up for nefarious acts that he committed. I don't condone that, but the dude was an intellectual powerhouse. This dude was, his intellectual capacity was insane. But anyway, long story short, I was watching like a random live that he did some years ago, and he was talking about the tilt of the earth and how it affects our right and left hemisphere of our brains. And you know how the right hemisphere represents like arts and crafts, like creativity, right, emotion, music, and then the left is more analytical, logic, analytical, you know, numbers, all that stuff, right? So he was talking about how the tilt of the earth affects us, like depending on what side of the hemisphere of the earth we're on. So like the right side of the hemisphere of the earth, they're more.
Oh, they're more centered.
They're more emotional, arts, craftsy. They're more creative, like have a lot of creative aspects to them. Over here on our side, which is the left, we're more analytical about numbers, about, you know, money, economics. We're about lecturing.
Yeah, it has to add up. It has to make sense.
Right. And when he was talking, it made sense, bro, because like, yeah, the tilt of the earth would affect.
That does make sense.
And I think that plays into the women too, bro. About relationships. Yeah. I think it factors into relationships.
Because they're more right and we're more left.
Why do you think over here,
that dating dynamic.
Right. Why do you think over here a lot of men are like, not only are they willing to be passport bros, but they're more like, man, I'm going to get me a woman overseas. Because it's different. Their brain operates different because of the tilt of the earth. You see what I'm saying? They're more right hemisphere. The men over here are more left hemisphere. So when you bring them together, it makes sense. They balance each other out. That's why it's easier for us to pull somebody overseas And then vice versa. A man to come over here, not just European, but African, European, Asian,
and
whatever.
American women.
Right. A foreigner from the U.S. to come over here, they're more susceptible to be getting an American chick over here. You see what I'm saying?
Because they're different.
Because they're right hemisphere oriented.
They're different from us.
And the women over here are left.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting to think about, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then that's also why, like, when women try to do the passport bros version, like the female version of that,
right?
At most, they're just getting sex, but like they are getting like wifed up.
And he also mentioned, so you have that dynamic, right? So the ones that people that have the access or the resources to travel back and forth, those are the enlightened ones because you're accessing both sides of your brain frequently. So the enlightened ones that travel a lot, you're doing left hemisphere, right hemisphere of the brain. Your brain is just like coming together. And that's what creates a genius because you become enlightened. You know what I'm saying? Your brain, you're using both sides of your brain real effectively, which in turn makes you like the Elon Musks of the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Or let's go to a black side, right? Like the Tariqs of the world where they travel all the time. You see what I'm saying? Or like an Andrew Tate or, just prominent like people that aren't white, you know what I'm saying? That have these perspectives and these successes and
they have that balance.
They have that balance.
Yeah, because like they physically exert both sides.
Right.
Like they're cerebrally intact.
Yes.
At the same time, that traveling aspect brings the art.
Right.
And you can even say the creativity. You're broadening your horizons and you're seeing more of the world.
Right.
And it's going to only bring more ideas in your mind.
Right.
So
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So when I was hearing that, I was like, damn, this all makes sense, bro. Like this all connects.
The logic was logicking.
Right.
The math was mathing.
Right. He said people over here that are religious, or if you were trying to convert somebody on this side of the world to a certain religion, you would be more analytical with it. And what he means is you would do more prayer, which is to speak. You would do lectures if you were trying to convert. But if you were on the right side of the earth, the right hemisphere, and you were trying to convert somebody to a certain religion, you would do it through way of like music, or you would do it through way of like feeling, right?
Yeah.
Or some sort of
for it.
Right, some sort of artsy, craftsy. You would have painting, or you would
drawings,
they would be more hands on with the. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if you want to convert them,
wherever.
right? And because
like
exactly because the people on that side are more right brain,
visual,
right. So because they're more right brain oriented because of the tilt of the planet. See, we're all affected by it.
And then the other side's like more idealistic.
Right, more idealistic. You would lecture, you would speak more, you would throw numbers at them, like you would show them, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy to think about.
Deductive problem solving.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah.
You hit me with some light bulbs, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like the tilt.
That's why I'm just like responding like that.
Matter of fact, the tilt of the earth affects us so hard that we tend to lean more towards one side. Like when we're just standing.
I'm super left.
See?
Like as far as the brain goes.
Right. I'm right-handed, but I do catch myself like standing on my left a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm just standing or I'm leaning or whatever. Even like right here.
I dabble with the right side
like,
when it comes to shit like music in the podcast.
Right.
But outside of that, I'm all left.
Right.
So
on this side of the world, we drive on the left side. On the right hemisphere, they tend to go on the right side of the world, or in the car.
What, like you talking about like UK and shit?
Yeah. Like most of the countries on the right hemisphere drive on the right side. We drive on the left side over here.
All the Asian countries.
Right. The Asian countries.
Far East.
A lot of European countries drive on the right. Far East. Yeah.
Which is right.
There's some places
and then like Western world, we
drive
left.
on the left. Right. Damn. Some places in Africa, like Cameroon, because I was just there, they drive on the left. So it's not all countries on the right hemisphere.
Well, let's say first world countries.
Right. Okay. Right.
Because like third world countries, they kind of just flip the coin.
It's a flip of the coin, right? You know, they
get some that are on one side, some that are on the other
because
side.
you got a lot of people from outside of those countries that donate or give to the people that they know there.
And they're important shit.
Yeah.
So they're not going to change the fucking steering wheel and all that fucking
The consistency is just going to be all over the place because you have care packages being donated. Yeah, for real. Like our family.
Call of Duty. Care package.
Right. Like, because
Nigga,
you got people like our family that's
care
gonna
package is on the way. You got the songs come out.
right. You got people in our family
UAB
that
online. I'm sorry. I get lost in the songs sometimes. I get excited.
but you got people in our family that will donate vehicles or whatever,
clothes, whatever, shoes,
everything's
whatever.
gonna be
anything's nothing's off limits when it comes to our family giving back to Cameroon.
Exactly.
Our family back at home. Okay, Quincy, play the first clip for me. You're gonna like this one because this one, the reason why I like Daily Rap Crew is because they talk about both men and women. A lot of these daily podcasts is real like biased, and I'm trying to focus on holding both sides accountable because that's always been my thing anyway. So go ahead, Quincy. If you
next
can.
Topic, right? That was a sneaky link, right? There. Like, yo, let me get to the second topic. Why is it often we often look at it as women's intuition, but when it's a man, then we say it's insecurities. Like, why is that such a difference? Do you think?
That's a good question.
That is.
That's a real good one. Why do you often think that we say as women it's intuition and as men it's insecurity? Damn, I don't know why we say it like that. I think we don't want to say we insecure. We feeling insecure, but a lot of times, sometimes we do feel a little insecure about something. It's human nature, okay? We all got a little moment where we're like, damn, and then you got to pick ourselves back up. Why do we say that? I don't know. Maybe it's to make ourselves our egos.
Men are insecure too, though.
Yeah, they are. They are insecure too. I'm not gonna lie.
Like if you go to sleep early,
it's an issue. Yeah.
Are you tired? Why are you tired?
I like how y'all did that. Y'all done deflected the whole shit.
Straight deflection.
No, let's not.
Right back to men.
Let's not even do that this time. Let's not.
That's instinctual. That's the intuition right there.
I think it's because women, like we just, like I said, like you know how like they always tell men like stay out of women's business or something like that, like don't speak on certain topics. For women, it's like women is sensitive for us, so it's like it's different. With men, it's like you being insecure. Growing up, you always had to have it tough, right? And you had to man up and stuff like that. So insecure, you being like, we could put that on you, but for us, it's intuition because I don't know how to explain it. Like it's like.
But
I don't know.
Real. Intuition is real. We have gut feelings.
We do.
And give us an example.
So if I say, I feel like you over here, you at somebody's house that you're not supposed to be at their house, and I'm right, then I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm still right.
So what? You wrong or you right?
What?
Yes.
Nah.
Yeah, I be having a lot of dreams.
I be having
dreams.
We're not about to do that.
I be having
Your father
dreams.
Martin Luther King?
Shut that shit down.
You know what?
I had a dream.
You had a dream.
He balls, so that
Listen,
counts.
I be feeling it in my gut. Like I just know.
Never wrong.
But
Yours never
let me ask you a
wrong.
question, right? Before y'all get this gut feeling in y'all,
So he's a
whatever, in y'all
rapper.
stomach, whatever.
Wow.
The one with the dreads, light skinned dude.
Y'all notice
He
something first?
freestyles there.
Like,
I noticed something first.
And then Eli, he's the main host.
Funny.
And
And
that's
you
why
pick up
they're
on the
called Daily
patterns.
Rap Crew.
Like yeah, like.
Sounds like it sounds like y'all talking about common sense then, not woman intuition.
But think about it. Men are more logic than women because we rely on our emotions a lot. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes we know things, but we like, oh, whatever. Like, you feel me? Because like we like that person or whatever the case may be, but we're more emotional. We like, oh, but like that's how we are. But y'all like, no. Like y'all are more logical than us.
Yeah, so that would bring more cadence. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I was about to say, if we more logical, that mean that our intuition would be more correct than y'all because y'all basing it on emotion. Like,
Camera off.
I don't know.
She said
Maybe sometimes.
The only thing I find interesting about women's intuition, like, why does women intuition only kick in when y'all think a man is cheating? Y'all never say, damn, my intuition is saying that I ain't treating him right, or like he ain't happy in a relationship. Like it's only when y'all suspect a man of cheating. Like that's the only time y'all intuition supposedly kick in. Like, and that's not even intuition. That's just y'all overthinking about things.
Yeah.
Like, I think y'all be confusing intuition with overthinking. Like, yeah.
Sometimes we may be overthinking.
No, my intuition never led me wrong.
Me either. Lately, it hasn't. It hasn't ever led me wrong.
when it came to you discovering something about a man, right? It never led you wrong, right? But what about his happiness? Did it lead you? Did you
If you're not happy, talk to me about
Exactly.
it.
Well, but what about your woman intuition?
You gotta make sure it add up.
It's
You
only,
gotta make sure.
is it only for negativity or picking up? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, this is listen.
Once again, she said, cut
Yeah,
the
but-
camera.
Because now we getting attacked.
But you have to flip it. Let's flip it on that. Flip it on that. Talk about how men are insecure. Like,
Yeah.
Oh man, the number one tactic.
Let's
go back
talk
to the
about how
like,
men
you know
are
what I'm saying?
intentional. That's the one.
What?
How y'all don't know y'allself, so y'all can't cater to nobody else.
Nah,
And let's
Nobody
talk about
wants to
how
talk
men
about
don't
that.
really heal. Like it's on to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, to the 10th. Like, come on. Like, when you gonna sit down with yourself and your feelings? You can't.
Who's more likely to jump into relationships, men or women? On to next. On to next. Like,
Listen,
come on.
listen.
Let's
It
talk
depends-
about it.
it depends on
Let's
the
talk
person.
about it.
I don't think
Let's
it's men
talk
or
about
women
it.
though. I feel like it depends on the person.
Huh?
I don't feel like it's men or women. I feel like it depends on the person.
no,
What?
It does
Jumping into
depend on the
100%.
relationships?
person too.
100%.
Say jumping in relationships?
Yes.
Or just situationships
how
or
many
whatever.
relationships you been in your life?
why he came for you like that?
Because I
No answer.
I see it in her. Like, you know
She
what
said
I mean?
no
It's
answer.
like it got to be like 10 in them. Like,
No.
how much?
No answer.
Huh?
No answer.
No answer. Right.
She said
I've been in 2. How much you been in?
I think I've been in about like 5. Yeah.
5. Ju?
3.
3. I mean, that's how
Damn.
like jumping. That's how like.
And I'm in my
jumping.
30s, so.
Well, this is the thing. When I say like on to the next, on to the next,
Exactly.
jump into the next person, I'm just talking about dealing with people, period.
Mm.
But it could be sex. That's a strong one. Like it definitely is prominent sex, but I feel like it is always to another situation or like something to like entertain or like get your mind off or whatever. Like I feel like it's never like with men predominantly. Some may really take time to themselves,
Mhm.
but I feel like with men, you guys don't really give yourselves time to heal or sit with your emotions a lot.
I don't think.
That's a fact.
I
Be
don't think we
vulnerable.
was
That's
taught
the
that.
word.
I don't think we was taught that growing up. I do think it's changing now, though. Like,
Yeah.
that we are taking time to focus on our mental and get that right before going into other
Yeah.
situations. Or,
Because then you bump into people and then you bump into the wrong one. Like maybe she was like, you probably start, feeling her, but then you're not healed from whatever,
Mhm.
happened before. So now you bleeding on her in a way. And it's kind of like, you get what I'm saying?
I also think that's actually women as well, too, though.
Yeah, sometimes that
Because
happens.
when you jumping on to the next one to replace what the last one did to you without healing,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? It's the same shit.
And the person usually, if they're smart enough, like I can read people like a book. So like
Now this.
I read people like a book. So when they come to me, I already know what's up. I'm like, give me like a week or two. I'm like, yeah, you're not healed. They're
So
like,
basically, if you're not healed, don't jump into another relationship.
absolutely.
Right.
Or don't jump into a situation or know who you're dealing with, what type of woman you're dealing with.
A relationship is different from just talking to somebody, though, too, right?
Exactly.
So how would a man jump in? Like, how often do a man try to jump in a relationship with you ladies? Or do you think women pursue the relationship part?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think women pursue it, but I feel like
That's a really good
depends on what type of woman it is. Sometimes, I love y'all questions. Y'all look good.
We asking basic questions. Like,
Really?
It's different to hear it from a man.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times it's the women that are asking this question amongst ourselves. But to hear a guy,
Yeah.
it's different.
I think we do.
And that'll be
our
it
feelings
for
and,
that
like,
one, Chrissy.
like, damn, like,
How about something else?
having fairy
Why-
tales and stuff.
Why
like
you
that.
streaming?
I just wanted to show that just to see the dynamics, like just the psychological dynamics between men and women and how we think and stuff.
Right.
You just see the difference between the two. Because
It's unfortunate.
I know it's a constant
unfortunate,
battle
man.
that we have to deal with on a daily basis from both sides.
Yeah.
And I can see it comes back to that left side, right side of the brain and everything else. And how you related that towards men being more logical and
Right.
the women being more emotional. That the reason why the women are thinking these are good questions is because it challenges their critical thinking skills and everything
Right.
else. Logical. Like
Yes.
it challenges them to take their feelings out of it.
Mhm.
And women are naturally emotional. So that's why it's like a irking jerk. It's like tug of war between their feelings and facts and like logic, emotion,
Right.
emotion. How do I answer this?
Mm.
And that's why it's such a glitch in their matrix when
Right.
it comes down to it. But for us, like We can take our feelings out of shit and just like what makes sense, and that's the answer. That's it.
Right.
Fuck it. It's not about but this and that. But what about this and that? I feel this type of way if I don't include that too. So I don't know. Let's say both.
Right.
And that's why their answer. It depends. Both. It's just a common denominator.
That's funny.
I'm about to just like speed run through these. So I want to show you the Scottie Pippen one.
Yes,
Because
please show me
I was
that.
talking about this one too.
Say 15 great years.
This is an example of hypergamy.
Baptized my daughter. So besides the basketball, we have a
So
family
this is the crew.
relation.
That's the girl.
It's what to say about Jake and about Pops.
Looks normal at first, right?
And we had the opportunity to play a friendly game also against the
snap.
San Antonio.
Scottie Pippen's here.
Panathinaikos back then.
Wow.
Look at her. Look at her face.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God! Please.
Yo.
He's just
I don't
going
know
about
how
his day.
to react. Hello. I don't know how to
You already
react.
know how I'm about to react.
I don't either. I just took your seat.
Can I hug you? Can I?
Jeez.
Exactly. Look at her. Look
Can
at her.
we say like
Look
that?
Can we just?
Can we make a selfie as well? Okay.
thirst.
Meanwhile, I'm
saying.
preparing my
Damn,
Motorola
she's
phone.
dehydrated.
Yo, for old Scotty.
Hey guys, what's happening?
If you think that he's hurting
How you
from
guys?
Liza Pippen,
I was telling them
Nah.
before that I have an unfunny story.
This
You may not
shows you
remember it, but I
anywhere
was
he
with the
goes,
Sacramento
he's
Kings.
still like this. This
And
is
I was
Europe.
on assignment with the
This
G
is
League
some
team.
country in Europe.
Stockton,
I
we
forget
played
what
against
country
South
they're in.
Bay. And your
Okay.
son dunked on
And
me.
he's a
and he
he's
knocked
a
my
European
dog
player.
off. You was
So
there.
that's why
I
he's
don't
messing with
remember
him.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
you was there courtside and you was laughing at me. So
he's
I
vibing.
I said I got some beef with Scotty, but we good now because you're here. Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Pleasure.
See?
Should I said what I said also?
That, she was all over him at first.
She done
said
dropped the
Scottie
mic and
Pippen
everything.
is a
She
big,
forgot
big,
all
big,
about what they had
pleasure
going on.
for us to having such a
This
legend.
is
But you said
crazy,
you don't
bro.
know anything about the teams over here that they're playing.
We don't even know about
we
the
know
teams.
so
We
much
just
about
showed up.
NBA. It's good that also
Look at her.
overseas that they're gonna a little bit more of a study to do on
Yeah,
that.
well, I know that the game of basketball is a global game, and we've been able to find talent from everywhere. So I'm here with the NIL from Australia, and we come over here to see what kind of talent that they can take back to their country.
How was the No Bull tour for you down under? You were just there a couple of months ago.
It was an awesome tour. Just kind of
She's
having an opportunity to talk
She's not
to some
even there
fans
no
from
more.
abroad, a
Look
lot
at-
about my career, having an opportunity to spend time with some teammates that I hadn't seen
That's
in quite many years. But
She's
it
not
was
even-
great
she's-
to come
she's
back
supposed to
together
be
and relive some of those
working right
memories.
now.
Where's the professionalism?
Exactly, just out there.
I made a selfie with
So-
Scottie Pippen.
You didn't include us in the selfie.
Of
What's
course,
going
I
on?
will include, but we're such a huge group, just like our hearts
Man,
and
y'all
our
could take a
careers,
picture
right?
after
That's right.
go to commercial break
Exactly.
and then take a group picture.
And can I, Lee? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, go.
You
Squeeze
can
in there,
you
yeah.
can leave. No, I'm joking.
Wow.
You cannot leave. No. You're my one and
She
only
is
Lee Ellis.
thirsty.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
can
I've
we
been
sit-
ditched for a
Can
six-time
we sit-
champ. It's fine. It's
So,
fine.
It happens.
excuse me.
No, you tell me.
So, since you're in Europe and you're seeing this atmosphere, you saw also outside the atmosphere. What is more different than the NBA? And back in those years.
I mean, I never really get a chance to see what's going on outside the games if I'm on the court playing. But just great camaraderie, great energy going on, and especially when you talk about playing in the
But
finals, the fans tend to bring that energy inside of the arena. So
Nah,
you can
she's
feel
up.
it in
She's
the
pressing his
atmosphere.
energy though.
No,
So he's probably like
exactly.
slurring. He's like,
And
whoa, what
Scotty,
the hell?
there are three countries
Valid point.
teams. One is
Because
Turkish.
he's like, wait,
It's
I
a-
just-
it's a lot right now,
I was
like,
just going about my
from Greece.
business.
And the other one
I
is
was cool with the
Madrid,
interview,
Spain.
but this girl's like really
have you
throwing
ever
herself
visited
at
one
me
of
right
them,
now.
or would you like
Yes.
to choose one and then go and visit and have an amazing time?
Well, I spent my first Olympics in Madrid, Spain. So I may be cheating a little bit, but I may lean towards that.
But
I see what he
vacation,
did there
no,
with
you
that
should come to
cheesy part.
Istanbul. Please come to Istanbul.
my
Yeah, Istanbul. And
Denise, I'm right here.
Invite me,
Don't
I'll
forget me.
definitely come.
Oh
of
my.
course, I invite you. No, we can have an amazing Turkish food. We have a beautiful atmosphere
Oh, that's
next
where
to the
they're
sea,
at?
the Bosphorus in Istanbul.
That makes
It's
so much
beautiful.
sense.
People are
Turkish
amazing.
is
They're welcoming.
hilarious.
And we have a dessert. It's a Greek dessert and Turkish dessert, and it's called
Them
baklava.
Turkish
And can you
Turkish
hold
girls.
I eat baklava.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at her, look at her.
Yeah. I know very much about that dessert.
Scotty, I brought them for these guys, but I want you to try.
Special treatment.
That's why I played this clip. This is why
But can I
brought this
start
up.
with my favorite
Where did
Greek
you-
person on earth,
telling you.
Mitris
Hold on,
Mitris?
That is a good question. How did this randomly pop up on my shit, right?
Who's next?
My
That is a
hands
good
are
question.
shaking. I don't know.
Why did this randomly... Look at her. She's
I have
openly
never-
Oh, there you go.
admitting to be nervous.
I bet you didn't have this on the itinerary, eating baklava on a live YouTube show when you came over.
Me neither. Do I get one? Appreciate it.
All right.
Have you guys
That's
had
crazy.
this dessert before?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's great.
Yes.
It's sweet.
Yeah, I know.
All at the same time?
Oh, I already started.
Yes.
You like our baklava?
This is
love
good.
Love it?
I love the person
like
that
they're
served
already
it.
on the date.
Oh, my, yo.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yo.
I have also a napkin for you.
Oh, my.
If you
have
want,
also
you
a
can
napkin
eat it later. I don't want to give
Dude,
I don't want to
bro.
give you a pressure. You can eat it later, and I'm waiting for you in Istanbul.
That's why
but,
he's even laughing.
but the prediction, your prediction. What do you think about this Final Four?
Well, I want whoever you want to win. How about that?
I want Fenerbahce Beko to win.
That's what I want to win.
Okay, so Scotty, thank you for your time and thank you for the beautiful
Look
words.
at her personal
Me,
space.
Lee, Chima,
It's irrelevant.
Dimitris, we are gonna arrange a trip. We start with the Istanbul, we go to Vitoria Gasteiz, we go to Athens, and we go to Australia.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Scotty's half Australian these days. You've been out there quite a
Yes.
bit. Yeah.
You like the idea?
Yeah. Let's go to Australia and check out NIL in Australia. And
Okay.
sounds a fun time.
I will never forget this moment in my life, in my entire career. Thank you so much. And the last hug. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, the picture.
The picture.
Oh, see, okay.
Oh,
You could have did this with your phone though.
Awesome.
You could have stood on the opposite side of Scotty and been like this and got
her
everybody.
personal phone is her
We have
with
a Turkish
Scotty.
tea too.
Right. Yeah.
I don't have it now.
The generic picture. Oh yeah, everybody else could join now.
If I was on that set, I would have been like, I would have threw a joke out there, but it was a real. I would have been
Oh,
like,
yeah.
damn, somebody's a little parched.
Yeah.
I would have said it in a fancy way.
Dehydrated much?
Yeah. Any of y'all thirsty? I got some waters for this baklava. Anybody thirsty?
I think
I swear to
I
God,
like-
I would have.
Gatorade, thirst Chris.
Yeah, I swear I put that on everything. I would have made so many like indirect jokes about her. I would. Hey, I got some water right here. You know what I'm saying? I got, we can
That shit
drink.
was
you know?
crazy, man. I don't know how that came.
How did you
into,
come across that?
Like, I don't know how that came up in my shit, but like as soon as I saw it, because it was something about like the whole recommendation thing was just about how older players support outer leagues, like
Okay.
Euro ball or like Chinese ball, like
Right.
wherever the fuck.
Mhm.
So it was really just an interview of a older legend
Gotcha.
in a Euro league. But I noticed, me personally, I noticed
Yes.
that girl was super thirsty. So I was like, this would be great content.
Straight
to read.
dehydrated in the middle of a
Oh,
desert.
I was like,
That's yo.
and I was looking. I like to look at the comments every now and then and see if people notice what I notice.
Yeah.
And thank God,
People
some
noticed
of the
it.
people notice that
Yeah.
shit. They're like,
You can't have you have no choice but to notice that.
Yeah.
That is like blatant. Like I literally could turn you into my slave,
I was the
and
only
you would
one
be
who
okay with
knows-
that.
Now, all the people who knows, I was the only one who knows that she had a ring on her finger.
Yeah,
Everybody else
yeah.
was like, well, when the star comes, like when that guy comes, like
Right.
everyone else was just like, whenever that guy comes and wherever. That's
But
the
even
type
so,
of
it's
shit
like,
that.
why are you that? Where like
you're
you can be
married.
starstruck after the camera stopped rolling. Like you could be a fan and show your appreciation.
Everybody in the world
You-
could see it.
That's what I'm saying. You could
It's
be
not just your country,
Right.
or your state, or wherever.
right. You could be professional and still like show your appreciation for his game and his career, and be like, show
Yeah.
your admiration for him. Be like,
Yeah.
I appreciate you what you've done for the game.
You can fan
Da, da, da.
out.
You can fan out a little bit, but be a professional fan out.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I'm a huge fan of your game, bro. I'm glad you wanted to stop by and like
You
you
can
see
give
what I'm
them
saying?
multiple compliments, but
Right.
still keep it professional.
Right.
Ask some interesting questions.
Keep
or
the mic
something.
in your hand.
Like she
Don't
just,
pass it off to him and then
she
like
just totally checked out. Her hands are in hip.
she left.
She's all up in his personal space. Let's say this is Scottie Pippen. She's
right there. That's why I gave him credit for the word slurring where he was like, when he said, what did he say? What was the word that he said?
I forgot what was.
Yeah, but
word,
he was like, you said.
I corrected him. I was like, it's Scottie Pippen though.
But I was like, nah,
shit. He probably knows how to say it. Like,
he does.
It's just a moment.
But it's just the moment she's pressing his energy hard. Like she's smothering him. That's why I gave him. I let that's a pass.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
And here's some real nigga shit. If you never been pressed by a girl that you find attractive out of nowhere, where you don't say shit correctly, then you just have it. You just like experience,
right?
Because like
every guy, to me. Oh yeah,
every guy has been pressed, by an attractive girl, and like you're just like lost at words because like you're not the one trying to get her. She just presses you, and she's attractive.
Yes,
it
throws you off. It throws you off. Right, it throws you off.
What the fuck?
It throws you off.
Man, that happened to me when I bartended. Man, one of the arguably probably the finest girl that I've ever been intimate with. I was bartending, and her friend had me write my name and number on the napkin because she was bad, half white, half Cherokee, body Cherokee with green eyes and shit.
Crazy.
Bad. And I was just like, and then when I finally got to chill with her, and like she was like all up on me, like putting her leg on me and shit and all that shit. And then like she was just like, so what? Just small talk. I was just like, get busy, we could book up, get you. I'm just not speaking English. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I had to like repeat myself because I'm just like, you get baffled sometimes.
Right.
Even niggas like Scottie Pippen get baffled.
That's what I'm saying.
She's a hot girl.
Yeah, she's attractive.
She's an attractive girl. She's an objectively attractive girl. She
is attractive.
The finest thing. She might not even be the finest thing he's ever smashed.
No, probably not.
She probably not even as fine as Liza Pippen was when she was
in her prime.
age.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, but when you're in the moment, shit happens. Right. We'll play his fuck up.
Right. Yeah.
Shit.
That's crazy. Damn.
I know, bro. And like we got to see it live in the flesh. Like we got to see it.
That is hilarious.
And that's what happens.
That's hilarious.
See, this is where I want to go with this. Is like whenever like you're dating a girl that likes to go out, even if you're not going out with her, she still likes to go out, and she likes to go out to like bigger events and functions, and she's around niggas like a Scottie Pippen or a Drake or wherever the fuck.
Yeah.
And she has that experience. 9 times out of 10, she's responding like how that girl responded when she met Scottie.
Yes.
If she's meeting someone on that same caliber of respect and demeanor.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I mean, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, bro. So
it's a cold world, like J. Cole said.
Yeah, it's a cold world. Cold world.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have time to play the Tommy Sotomayor. Play a little bit of it, the first one I have for you, Quincy, if you can, please.
Oh my God. Why is that when black men in the West get rich, they date non-black women in general, and when a white man get rich and date a black woman, those black women tend to be very feminine? It's a good question.
Yeah. That is a good one.
Miss
Hard
Terry.
wig, soft life.
What?
That's what they be saying. Like for the white guys dating the black girls, they say like hard wig, soft life for them.
Hard wig?
Wig? like a stiff ass wig. Like what they be wearing in them Tyler Perry movies. One of them. But like for the white people.
No, but he was wondering why is it that like you see Eve. Eve, she was a pit bull in the skirt when she was dealing with black dudes. When she got this white dude, she literally
she's more feminine.
You find some,
as a matter of fact,
you're more comfortable with that person.
No, hold on.
And they make you, and they bring out your feminine.
No,
black
hold on.
people, like they just.
No, hold on. Let me hold on.
Don't do that all the time.
They're black content creators who literally are trying to tell black women how to get a white man, and one of the first tenets of doing it is they say get rid of the black girl attitude. Black girls are telling other black girls that if they want to date outside of their race, get rid of that shitty attitude. Why is that?
I mean, I've dated mad white people, and they must
Why were
like
they
my
mad?
They must like my attitudes.
Why were they mad?
Why were they mad?
Not mad.
It's
Don't
an
do
expression.
that, 'cause they were not mad.
You said it.
You trolled it.
The point is, but why would I guarantee you when you get with a white man, the shit you give a nigga, you won't do it. And let me tell you another example of it. If you own a business, you know it. You ever dealt with another black person and for some odd reason they feel like they can talk to you in a relaxed way because they see you black and you trying to do business? Oh, what's up, nigga?
What's up?
No.
I'm still a professional at the end of the day.
Right.
Talk to me with respect.
When y'all sit up there and the white man, and let me kill it.
Hello, sir.
I grew up in the South, and my grandmother had china. Do you know the only people who got to eat off the china was whites? We had to eat off a paper plate. When the white man would come, my grandmother would literally put their food on. And this nigga just sold insurance. My grandmother would pick up the phone. Hello? You be like, hey, grandma. Oh, nigga, it's you.
Type shit. That's so true, yeah.
I'm not making this up.
That is true.
This says a respect y'all have for white men that you do not have for black men. You literally feel like you can be a black man's homeboy. Y'all don't call a white man bruh. But y'all would call a black man that you're dating bruh.
I would not. I don't.
I know you wouldn't, but think about it.
But I get what you're saying. Yeah.
You watch it. Almost every black girl that you see, when she finally crossovers and date a white man, she drops that bitch attitude. She drops that hard attitude. She drops that I'm talking shit to you. We on an equal plane.
Yeah.
And it'll be a bargain basement Brad. It won't be a rich ass white man. He's just got to be white. And they will then somehow believe that this white man deserves a certain amount of respect. I've watched those black women on YouTube who have white men. The white man be corny as fuck, can't dance, and you never hear them say he don't have no swag. But if a nigga, Seraphie or whatever the fuck his name is, Seraph, what is that guy? I'm old.
Safari?
Yeah, damn, I fucked that all the way up. Shut up.
Amazing.
My point is, he was doing a dance with Erica Mena when they were together.
Yeah.
The first thing black women did was say how corny he fucking was.
Yeah.
Yet Jason Kelsey is with the black woman and he corny as fuck up there doing like this. Barely can't dance to the beat. Oh, girl, he looks so good. As a matter of fact, I had a woman call my show and she was a nurse. She said one of the things that really made her listen to me was she said she hated my guts. She was married to a white man. She said she was pregnant and she lost her baby at 6 months. The baby died stillborn. She said the black chick said to her, oh, I bet it was pretty. And she said she thought about me right when he said that. She didn't know what the baby looked like. She immediately thought that because it's biracial, it was pretty.
Oh.
Black chicks do that shit.
Not all.
Jesus.
I agree with her though.
Oh, wow.
I agree with her.
You have to say words, not
watch this.
all. That means you're just trying to be different. No one said all. The point behind it is
You didn't say most. You didn't say some.
no, but the point behind it is you don't see a white chick with a mixed baby talking about how pretty its hair is. They don't.
I don't agree with that.
But you will
I've seen
see
it.
a black chick say to other, that's why y'all put baby hairs on y'all head. Because you believe that the baby's hair is prettier as a baby when it's straight than before it becomes curly.
Damn.
Am I lying?
Damn.
We put baby hair on her.
You literally brush baby hairs on. Why would you call it a baby hair?
We didn't make that word.
Yes, you did. There ain't no white woman called baby hairs. Name a white woman talking about baby hairs.
But they do them.
Ma'am, I asked a simple question.
You got a
Name a
point.
white woman that says baby hair.
I get what you're saying. I
That
get
baby hair look the same as when it
good
grow
hair.
up.
But remember what generation you're in now.
No, what I'm saying is, and I know you the black woman apologist, so I get it. The point behind it is, when you say certain things, it resonates. When you say to your kids, set your nappy head ass down.
Yeah.
You're literally preaching to this child that there's something wrong with
their
them
hair.
naturally.
Yeah.
Right.
That is so true.
all
Oh my
it's
god.
getting.
So that's all I'm saying. I'm saying when you get a black woman, her idea of I am now getting to have this baby, it's like they raised their mixed child up like Simba and shit. It's the circle of life. Got me one, girl. It really is.
Right.
And that's why a lot of mixed girls calling my show call it all the time. And it's sad. They talk about how they get bullied so much just for being themselves. Like you hear this word Never heard it the other way around. You think you all that. And bitch, like, I'm just at the playground. I didn't do shit. She know what I'm talking about. Like, literally, you don't force this girl. I dated this girl, and she had a head full of weave. I was like, what you wearing this weave? She took that shit off. Her hair was longer than the weave.
Damn.
And I said, what the fuck? She said, you got to understand, I got to make these black girls feel like I identify with their struggle.
Wow.
Because if I don't, they then turn against me.
Yeah, that's very true.
Think about it. Mixed chick get men, and the first thing black girls yell to him if he date the mixed chick who you forced to say she was black. You forced her to say she was black.
Yeah.
Now that I date that color of black, you now telling me I'm a colorist. I ain't never heard Baskin Robbins get mad because I go in there and get bubble gum all the time. You're a creamist. Why don't you eat them all? Only dark skin would listen. A dark skinned girl can call a light skinned girl all kinds of fucking names.
Yeah.
Let the light skinned girl call her midnight after she done called her all kinds of names.
I get what you're saying.
First thing they do when they fight you, I'm gonna fuck up that pretty ass face.
Yeah.
Ain't never heard no light skinned girl tell no dark skinned girl, I'm gonna fuck up that pretty ass face.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand, when you have that kind of insecurity, you pass that shit to your children. So when people wonder why I'm against weave, it is simply because you're telling your child that what they have naturally ain't good enough.
That's the point.
There's no way I'm gonna sit up there and tell my son, put this longer dick on and make sure it's white.
Oh, wow.
Imagine if I did that.
Yeah.
What? How would he feel about his own dick?
Like it's not good enough.
Right.
And when we do that, and that's why I love when I have these arguments, I'm like, I love black women. I love black women the way black women are supposed to be. Not this bastardized version that y'all don't like yourself. It ain't nobody else. There's no man that's saying, man, I won't date a bitch ain't got no 99-inch bust down on. Y'all doing that for yourself. And what it does is it shows, fuck what adults do. I'm a psychologist. I don't care what adults do. Y'all have already lost. Seriously, if you're a certain age,
got no hope.
No, dead ass. If you're an adult, you've already lost. If you ever want to make change in life, you got to start with children.
Your children, yeah.
And that's who we're fucking up the most. We're telling these children when you're putting a fucking wig on a 3-year-old.
That's insane.
But they're doing it. You've seen it. And you don't see no men doing it. There's no man that's sitting up there saying my daughter's ugly because of her natural hair, but you will hear these women saying it. And I'm an 80s baby, and you know what I'm talking about. How many girls had to go to school when we was young with that burn up here from the straight cones? You know what I'm talking about. You don't put something up black dick. You know it. Anyway, but they got the burn on their ear from that shit, and you got these little girls feeling like they can't stand themselves.
Yeah,
and then like and like the Indian girls. Imagine for them saying, what I grow naturally, I can sell to these other people for thousands of dollars. Thousands.
Yeah. On this panel,
they sometimes cut their hair
in between the two black
because
girls,
of religion,
Indian.
and they're saying it's evil. Let me get rid of it.
How you feel about
you
them taking
buy
your hair?
it? Jeez. And then say, well, white women do it too. I ain't never seen no white bitch work at Walmart with a head full of weave. She doesn't do it. There's no reason for her to do it. She grows her hair like that. I ain't never seen a white bitch sit up there and go bald from traction alopecia. And the fact that you're willing to go bald from putting someone else's hair on your head really means that you hate your own hair.
It do.
I hate my hair.
Thank you, baby.
And that's why I cut my hair. Because I just feel like people put too much emphasis in hair. And I feel like if you beautiful, you beautiful. Sometimes when you go bald like this, it takes something. I just will make up because I'm here. But normally, I don't wear makeup, and that's why I'm esthetician.
And it makes you realize more of who you are, doesn't it?
It does.
It
I feel the prettiest when I don't have on makeup and I don't have my hair. Absolutely.
Or hair.
I do.
Because it takes away from all the natural hair. It just shows you everything that you got.
This one of the first times I ain't got.
That was it. Yeah, I just want to play that one too. Tap into the culture.
Well, I will say this.
You agree with something.
I disagree with some of what he was saying.
I like that.
See, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something about Tommy Sotomayor, aka Crispy. That's his nickname. It's Crispy. That's the nickname Tariq Nasheed gave him. I'm not a fan of Tommy Sotomayor. You already know.
I asked you if you knew who he was. That's
no.
what
I thought you said.
I said Sotomayor.
Oh, you said Sotomayor. I thought you said somebody else.
I probably butchered his last name. I said Tommy Sotomayor.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of him at all. I don't like that dude.
Okay.
I don't like that name.
Oh,
and you already know how I feel about Fresh and Fit. You already know.
Yeah, of course. course,
them
of course.
Those are
Tethers, right?
Yeah, they're on some like Revenge of the Nerds type shit. Like that's what them niggas like. They're on some that type of energy.
I give them that. They admit that they are nerds.
They are
That
nerds.
like,
It's
had
Revenge
to,
of the
like,
Nerds.
Develop.
Yeah, because I
They had to
guarantee
become those guys.
right.
From being nerds.
Right. I
Yeah.
guarantee you on their upbringing when they were young going through school, they probably got denigrated by females.
Oh
Females
yeah,
probably
they took some major L's to get to this point.
So now that they're at this point of power, they
Yeah.
want to do
Now
what
they're
they do
yeah.
and bash women. Like that's not my style. If we had women, we've had females on the show before.
Mhm.
Like we don't really do that.
Yeah,
We-
I
we-
honestly agree with the whole calling them out their names and stuff.
Yeah, that's Revenge of the Nerds.
Like
You know
that's,
what I'm saying?
that's when they
like,
lose me
that-
personally.
Yeah.
Like here's the thing, I could like we were just talking about earlier. I could take my feelings aside and actually
Right.
take something out
Sure.
of the more
Yeah.
productive side of it.
For sure. Yeah.
So that's why I always could still watch these type of content creators that
Right.
might just might not be good characters,
Right.
but like their message. There's good in their message. That
There's
I
some
could-
gems you could take from it.
Exactly.
And
And
that,
that's-
in there, if you go between the lines, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
But overall, Thomas Sotomayor, I don't like that. That nigga, he's a black woman basher.
Yeah.
Overall, he is.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you notice in that particular clip, specifically in that clip, notice how he didn't have that same energy for the opposite race. Because
Yeah.
you can go down a list with white women. You can check boxes off, be like, all right, this is what they do, this is what they say, this is how they. But he don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
I would say that probably comes from a level of I can't say the
familiarity.
Familiar.
Yeah, see,
familiarity.
this goes to the brain thing that I've been had. See,
Well, I've been,
but
I was about to just start making excuses and bullshit.
I be having to slow down and
yeah,
shit, like-
familiarity.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Thank God. Okay, but I got it at the end though.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, nonetheless though, like when you grow up in a predominantly black African American environment, then you know you're more familiar with that.
Right.
Like even though like even though like me specifically, I could talk anecdotally. Even though I grew up in the black environment, but I've dated out of my race and everything else. But like when it comes to if I was to specify on the type of woman, I'm gonna be more familiar with black women first,
right?
And then I can venture off and like that's. So I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt as far as why he hyper focuses on black women,
right?
Because it's his most familiar territory.
Mhm.
So that's the only reason. But I do give you that he overly drills on the black women specifically,
And I don't like that.
And
I don't like that.
And me knowing statistics, knowing that statistically black women are the least liked upon in the dating dynamics where you're coming from all races. It's like Asian men and black women are the least desired. So me being black, I'm gonna more advocate towards my black people, men or women. So I don't like to bash black women.
Right.
If I'm gonna bash women, I'm gonna talk about women in general.
Right.
You
That's
don't
what I'm
ever
saying,
catch me
right?
talking about
Facts.
black women.
Facts.
So, but then like the only reason why I play that clip where it comes off like someone who supports bashing black women is because the whole hair thing.
Right. And I agree with the
fake
hair.
shit,
Yeah.
Fake shit in general.
Fake
the
shit in general.
Fake long,
Yeah.
extra long nails.
Right.
It's one thing to get like the little extension clips, like a little minimal thing.
Yeah.
And it looks nice.
Yeah.
You know, but like the extra long bedazzled shits. Where it's
Right.
like,
Yeah, that's
I
a little
question
extra.
when you wipe
That's
your
extra.
ass.
Okay.
I question when you wipe your ass. Like,
They gotta
it's
go
a
like this.
Yeah, man. Like you definitely get shit particles inside them crevices of your nails. I'm just saying.
That is
so
nasty.
that shit I don't fucking like.
Right.
Just like the weave in Myron racist ass sometimes he calls them hair hats. I can't do that either. That's real derogatory.
Nigga nerds.
But like, yeah,
Right.
nigga nerds. Yeah, exactly.
Nigga nerds.
Yeah, nigga nerds. Nigga nerds is a good one. Nigga nerds is a good one.
I was just saying, I don't like those things, bro.
I might have to take that nigga nerds one, bro. I'm like, I might have to make a post about it. I'm like, I'm tired of all these niggas that used to get bullied that finally came up, that are trying to talk shit about bitches. Y'all nigga nerds need to sit your asses down. That's the type of shit that I'm about to start saying next. I'm tired of all these nigga nerds out here. These niggas trying to, now that they that nigga, you still a nerd. You a nigga nerd. Shut the
Right.
fuck up. Sit your ass down. Get this ass whooping.
Jeez.
But yeah,
But yeah,
nonetheless though, I just don't like all the fake shit because like I notice that women do that shit and they say that they do it for themselves,
Right.
But like, what about the man that you desire? What about the man that you're with? Like, you can do what you want to do for yourselves depending on the occasion, but like all the time,
right?
The extra fake shit, man. And then this nigga got to bite the bullet because he likes you so much that he can't tell you that shit is useless, like it's meaningless. Like you don't need to spend all that extra money, all that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I like you as you are.
So
Save money.
on that note,
I know. Yeah,
we got to
go ahead.
wrap. We got to
I
wrap.
know, right?
No, we don't want to, hold up Quincy too long, man.
Thank you, Quincy,
Appreciate
for going
you. Shout
over the
out to
time
Quincy,
a little
man.
bit for
but
us.
yeah,
you
let's
know.
wrap it up real quick. We're gonna have to get on Thomas Sotomayor and maybe elaborate on Fresh and Fit more because listen,
That was a part two. That was a part two to that. So maybe
I got
the next episode we can use part two for that one, Quincy. I'm gonna probably have to resend it to you. We can do part two for that, so we can spend more time to elaborate on it.
Right.
I did not know that you knew who he was like that.
We got to break down these Sambo tethers. the Fresh and Fit tethers.
Hopefully, after these next 2 weeks, I mean, like before, by the time the next episode, they have the Tariq on that daily.
Yeah, I hope they do. I hope they do.
And then we can fucking react to that while we respond to the
because that's my guy, man. That's the OG.
Yeah, so we can handle that. Go ahead.
Man. So your boy Junyanii, all platforms. Just type in Junyanii or the Junyanii. You'll be able to find me on X, Instagram, Recognize Entertainment LLC Facebook page, personal page. It's a big FU if I don't know you. Don't hate the player, hate the game bars. Yeah, merch. Right there on his head. I didn't bring the hats, but hit your boy up.
You already know. And it's H2O, the Cameroon Goon. Horton, Here's the Who. Choice D, all above. I'm all that on all the platforms. I'm here with my full government name on Facebook. Once again, like Cuzzo said, if you know me, you know me. If not, fuck you.
Right.
And then everything else is H2O or the Cameroon Goon or Cameroon Goon 57. And now I'm going to start to plug in my X, my Twitter. I still call it both. But yeah, I'm going to start to plug that in. I've had Twitter. I've had X since 2009. I'm going to start to plug that in more. David Cop Her Feel.
David Cop Her Feel.
Yeah, Feel. Yeah, David
Cop Her Feel.
Yes, and I'm about to start going off because Elon Musk on this. He's got Twitter unhinged, you know?
It's so unhinged.
So I could just...
Porn just became a thing on X.
Yeah.
So we're going to...
That's the thing. See, now you talk about my traditionalist self. Excuse me. I'm real reserved and conservative when it comes to the sex work shit and all the exploitation. So I don't like that porn is on fucking Twitch and X and all that. But I have to condone with it because, like, then I can actually be more brutally honest about the degeneracy and the hedonistic and blasphemy that's going on in our world. So I guess I gotta be cool with one thing to bring my other thing.
Yeah,
it's like, you know, I gotta be cool with Satan existing so I could be more angelic. You know, and like,
appreciate the light. More,
yeah, exactly. I appreciate the light more, knowing that the darkness exists.
Right.
So yeah,
there you go. But yeah, let's give a good thumbnail pose real quick because I be having a hard time finding thumbnails. You know what I'm saying?
Right? You know, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll just do it like that. You know, do it like that. You know what I'm saying? And then,
and you already know.
Wisdom Talk. We out. Peace.